It's just another muzzle Monday. Oh, I wish it were Sunday. But it's not. It's Monday, and it's muzzle time. Welcome to Muzzle Monday. In this episode, we're going to talk about the different kinds of muzzles on the market. There are hundreds of muzzles out there. We recommend that you teach your dog 2 different kinds of muzzles unless they're brachycephalic dogs. These are dogs that have smushed faces like your pugs, French bulldogs, and Boston terriers. We'll talk about what to use for them. But for most dogs, you should be able to use a basket muzzle like these black muzzles here and a cloth muzzle like these here. What's really important is we teach them different styles so that they understand a muzzle is a muzzle is a muzzle. It shouldn't be something that's perceived as negative. This is something we can use to limit dogs from biting, but also we can limit them from picking up stuff off the ground. It's a safety mechanism if they were in pain that they can't get to us. And it makes other people feel comfortable working around certain breeds. Yes, we want people to feel comfortable working around your breed, but at the same time, it's easier to teach the dog the muzzle just like we would teach them to wear a collar, a leash, a harness, etc. First, let's talk about our brachycephalic friends. These are our French bulldogs, pugs, Boston terriers, etc. Those that have smushed little faces. An option for them is this little snout muzzle. So this is something you can buy on Amazon. I'll put it in the links down below. You want to teach them to wear this. You don't want to ever just shove a muzzle on a dog. So this is a little different than the other muzzles that we'll be working on Muzzle Mondays. But this is mesh, and it gives them space to still take treats right here in this hole and to breathe. And they can see out, and it's comfortable. It's soft for them, and it's easy to put on them because it's got a little buckle to it. So this is what I would recommend for our little short face friends. They do make others on the market. They're a little bit more, actually, they're a lot more expensive. They almost look like little fish bowls. They're still effective. They're still great muzzles. But if you're just teaching your dog, I would start with something that's cost effective, and then you could work up to a little bit more expensive muzzle. Next up, let's talk about our basket muzzles. These are the most versatile muzzles on the market. I personally like the Baskerville brand. There's other brands out there that are nice and soft and pliable, but these are actually quite pliable and comfortable for the dog to put on their face. The only challenge is if you have a dog that has a longer snout, it can be a challenge. I'll post some links in the comments down below to muzzles that are longer, maybe for a German Shepherd. There's also muzzles that would be better for, let's say, a Greyhound. They make Greyhound ones that are perfect for their noses. But for some dogs, this would be a good option. You'll see they have little numbers here. I'm going to get nice and close. This is a number 5. It's helpful if you can go to a store and actually put it on your dog. If not, just make sure you have the receipt to take it back if it's not the right fit. We'll talk about how to fit this onto your dog, but step 1 is just getting one that's going to be the right size. They even make them little bitty, right? So muzzles are really important to teach our dogs how to safely wear it and happily wear it. Not that it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean you're going to the vet or you're going to get a vaccination or we're going to do something icky to you. We want it to be like a party hat, that it gets them lots of rewards and it's a good thing. The final style of muzzle we're going to talk about in this video is a fabric muzzle. You'll see these a lot at vet clinics. It's something simple for them to have on hand. This is something that your dog would wear for a very short period of time. You don't want them to wear this very long because they can't really pant well or take in water if it's fit properly. These are nice muzzles to teach because we want them to feel comfortable, remember, in all kinds of muzzles. So we can teach them to put their little heads in here. These are cute little ones I found at Petco, but we want to teach them that putting their face in here is awesome and that's very rewarding. Finding the right muzzle size is a little tricky. So remember, keep your receipt, try different sizes, and we will talk about how to size them next. Tune into our next video to learn how to size your muzzle as well as start training your dog to enjoy wearing it. If your dog has never worn a muzzle, be sure not to force it upon them. We want to start with a clean slate and have a positive association. For dogs who've already been exposed to a muzzle and maybe it wasn't the best experience, we're going to have to backtrack a little bit to make it positive, but we'll give you the tools to do it and the tips to support you. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest training tips. Muzzle videos will be posted every Monday. We will also do Facebook Lives and blog posts on this topic until we get all of our tips and tricks out of our system.